Hello everyone! So, here we are again, about to unleash a modding storm upon our classic Skyrim. I'm saying it this way because we might soon see more action over on the Special Edition, considering they finally released a working alpha of SKSE 64. Sure, it will probably take a few months for the modders to adapt to it and even out the bugs and glitches, but it's already a really promising start. So, for now, let's enjoy some classic Skyrim modding and intro. The first thing we got this time are fairies. Yes, fairies. Dwemer Fairies by Onata. It's Dwemer, so it's lore friendly. We all agree on that, right? Those are equipable fairies. They will fly around you and glow with nice colors. I kinda expected them to shine brighter and give off some more light, considering the screenshots, and they actually do glow much brighter in first person or if you drop them on the ground. Has probably something to do with my ENB. There are 9 of them, and the names are Liru, Lavi, Dina, Wafi, Navi, Seal, Phoebus, Suvi and Zeal. If you can remember this by the end of the episode, I'll give you a cookie. Those fairies all make this unique sound, except for Navi. Cool, but it should say, hey, listen, and do this every 5 seconds. And really loud, like this.
Hey, listen!
Sorry, I'm sorry, I won't do this again. The next mod adds some new tattoos. Dalish Vallaslin face tattoos for Racemenu by Mikasa. Dalish as in Dalish elves from Dragon Age. 15 tats for males and 15 for females. Well, there's not much else to say here. I mean, if you like them in Dragon Age, you will like them here as well. Skyrim elves and Dragon Age elves look actually nothing alike. The elves in Dragon Age look much more human than those in Skyrim. Those tattoos, however, fit really well in my opinion. I could really imagine finding something like this in Valenwood, probably. Okay, same situation with the followers, no custom voiced ones around, so we are going to check out 2 regular ones. First, Freya Gray-Mane by Pandorable. She is not only called Gray-Mane, she even has a gray mane on her head. How very fitting. You can find her hanging out next to the Temple of Kinnereth. And by the way, that on her face are not traces of ferociously eating tomato soup, it's actually war paint. Kinda a bit like Hawk from Dragon Age. So, Freya is pretty much your typical strong Nord woman character, with sword and shield included, and is overall really lore-friendly, especially considering she's a Gray-Mane. The next follower, however, you guessed it, totally lore-unfriendly. Chilling in the Bennett Mare we have... Well, who is this? If you don't know who this is, I'm heavily disappointed. Just kidding, that's Edea Kramer from Final Fantasy VIII by user 619. That's a full body model, by the way, which you can also get as an equipable item. The only problem here is... look at this! What kind of bull is that? Modding is unpredictable, but this... that's a first. And it's really too bad, because the model itself looks really awesome. And besides, I wanted to have another deathmatch. Well, you know what? Who is going to stop me? We are still doing it. Freya Gray-Mane versus Edea, the half-disappearing ghost. Fight! I swear, if they both end up falling into the lava again... Oh, what is this? Looks like Edea forgot all her spells and is using her fists now. She really is just a ghost of her former self. What? Did you hear that? Edea just gave up? Okay, stop the match, we have a winner. I guess today lore friendliness wins. Okay, let's check out some animations really fast. One-handed animation by Spoiler. This includes some animations for one-handed weapons, obviously. And to be precise, the standing one-handed attack and also power attacks in all directions. There are also 2 different variations for the power attack. the straight one and the spinning one. The straight one looks like a little dash or dodge and then a fast slash. And the spinning one actually looks really cool. Like, wee, look at me, I'm spinning. You know, it's realistic to get momentum and stuff. The animations do look really fast and smooth. You don't see this kind of animation mods often. It's usually just, lava slap stuff. So let's appreciate this. A fair warning, the next mod is scary. I'm serious. I'm going to unleash divine horrors upon your souls. So if you're not over 18, close the video, right? I'm just fooling around. Soul Trees, interesting soul cairn. By the modder whose name I have been using a lot lately, Mikhail Romanov. Now, those things are not actually monsters, it's more like decorations to make the soul cairn more spooky and scary. Soul trees are created when a large number of souls are soul-trapped at the same time, so the souls merge together, losing individuality, and form those grotesque monstrosities called soul trees. They do, however, have a practical use. You can interact with them to replenish your magicka, just like with the soul fountains. But to be honest, I dig them for their aesthetic appeal. Yes, I call this aesthetic. This is exactly the kind of stuff the soul cairn needs, being empty as fuck. A really nice addition. Well, fuck. Remember the unicorn outfit from last episode? Remember how I said, if the author makes a male outfit, I'm totally reviewing it? Well, there's no going back now. Let's do this. Light Elven armor for SOS by Refurb Madness. Yes, it says SHLONGS of Skyrim is a requirement. Of course, at first I said, fuck you! But unfortunately, it doesn't even start without it, so I actually had to rape my game with those SHLONGS. But anyway, about the actual armor. Yes, we shall call it armor, because despite being really skimpy, it has a lot of armored parts. And speaking of parts, there is a lot of customization possible. You can have it really skimpy, pretty much the equivalent of female bikini armors. It's even called bikini as a matter of fact. Or you can equip some more parts and, actually, if you equip all the parts, it kinda looks good. Yeah, with the hoods and cape, it's actually kinda cool. Especially since I'm recording this here in the desert. It's totally fitting. Yeah, I like it. Next comes not an armor, but also something equipable. Newmiller Drake 2 Jewelry Necklace UNP CBBE Jewelry by Newmiller. Yes, no comment about the title. I would say it's probably jewelry. All necklaces actually, there are only 5 different models, but a total of 80 pieces, because they come in a variety of colors. Or should I say materials. Different metals with different gems. All incredibly detailed. You are probably wondering why am I not showing you more than one piece at a time? That's because they all look the same. Come on, let's do some split screen action. Look at this, same model. Why you do this, Mr. Modder? Do you like torturing us poor reviewers? Nah, that's because they wanted to make those cool boxes with their name on it. It's like a brand, like you just bought those in some expensive jewelry shop. But then the modder probably thought it would be a pain in the ass to take a picture of every item and put it on the box, so you can actually see what's inside. Well, who knows, maybe there will be an update later. One way or another, great mod. And now some weapons. Yep, gotta keep up the quality structuring. Game of Thrones Weapon Pack SO by Narun D. This weapon package includes 9 swords from Game of Thrones, including all the famous names like, for example, the Oathkeeper or the Widow's Wail. Damn, I hope nobody notices that I have no idea who those swords belong to, because I actually don't watch Game of Thrones. So, as I was saying, those are some quality models with a decent attention to detail. Definitely enough to make those weapons shine in the same glory as they did on the show. Certainly a nice weapon mod. Nailed it. Do you like exploring? The answer better be yes, because this is exactly what the next mod is about. Hammet's Dungeon Pack for LE by Hammet. What you get are a total of 15 new dungeons scattered around Skyrim and Solstheim. Those dungeons were designed with low friendliness in mind, and I can assure you, they are exactly like vanilla dungeons. This is one of those mods where you wouldn't notice it's not vanilla content unless you knew beforehand. They perfectly blend in. They look the same from the outside, they look the same from the inside. You get to fight your regular enemies, like draugrs, vampires and automatons. You get the same exploration dungeon crawl including traps, vanilla-style riddles and basic loot. Well, I have to say the layout is a bit different sometimes. While those new dungeons do close up in a circular fashion, just like their vanilla counterparts, they are definitely less linear. It's pretty hard to get lost in a vanilla dungeon. Okay, sure, I wasn't actually playing here, more like rushing through to see what it's like. But still, there is a lot of branching, and I often ended up thinking, wait, where did I come from again? Where is the exit? Ah! And those dungeons are also quite big. Several sections separated by loading doors. Well, as I already said, just like vanilla dungeons. And this is it for this week's episode. By the way, did you notice something? Is the recording less stuttery? Can you tell? I used a different recording software this time. And at least I can definitely tell. But okay, let's wrap this up. The links to all mods are as always in the description below. Don't forget to endure the mods you like. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, leave a comment and consider subscribing to my channel. I thank you all for watching and wish you a good time exploring.